all completely safety and dishwasher safe, microwave safe. There's some ceramics out there that you can use in the microwave, you can use in the dishwasher because the glaze will wash off. A very important part of building, or part of your process, because you have to have it. Otherwise, some people will use different materials on their tables, like concrete or wood isn't a really great surface to use just because wood can absorb moisture, and then will not be the best for your clay to use. So I'm just gonna pull this off. This little tool right here, this is actually a spout maker. You take clay and I'll show you guys really quick. Take this and then stick it through, and then end up just rolling it, and it ends up making a little spout because it's tapered. And then you would end up cleaning this up and you can put that on the end of the teapot. Right now what I'm doing, the edge of the, can you see this? It's not quite as high as the box. So I'm slipping, this is where I'm slipping and scoring. I'm just going to be adding in. So I have my scoring tool, just a little bit of slip, and I cut, I add a little bit of an angle so it's more surface area that's going to be touching the box, or touching the clay. And just kind of really press it together. So.
And can you do this with other forms as well? Not just the box?
But boxes just tend to work really well. If you start getting really complex shapes, you'll start having problems where if it's not straight up and down, you'll make something and you can't get it off because there's an edge or a hook that you can't work it past. But if you have enough foresight, you can make maybe like 100 of these little boxes, and then you can start putting together in very geometric shapes. And the same thing can kind of go for more organic shapes, but organic shapes get really kind of tricky and tough to do. And I'm just pressing that clay right into it. I gotta save a nice area so I can make a lid for it. Bottom edge as well. Are you guys, is anybody interested in taking ceramics art at a college level and stuff out? It's something that's, you really have to think about going into it because it's such a hard field to be in, but at the same time it's so rewarding to be in it because you're creative, and there's a lot of fields like this. Mathematics is very creative in chemistry as well. But it's a field that's clearly going out of the society, and the things that last thousands and thousands of years are how we understand societies of our past are through ceramics. Actually, up until the Industrial Revolution, how we judged how civilized or not civilized, how far society had come was by the type of firing of their pottery. And it was just one of those things that, well, they can do a cone 10 wood fire. They obviously have a lot of the technology to do that. It's something that it took in China to get cone 10 firing. It took thousands of years of experience. Up until the mid-1800s, Europeans did not know how to make porcelain. China was the only place you could get porcelain, true porcelain, and so there had a lot of fire triangle and you have fuel, you have heat, you have oxygen. You take out any one of those three things, the triangle falls apart and you can't, fire doesn't happen. The same thing happens, I think, with stuff going up in the kiln. If you have this enclosed area, a little pinhole in it, it's completely dry.